get started drawing a treehouse um, using some basic shapes and lines. Uh, this is going to be the slightly easier version. If you feel like you need more of a challenge, feel free to check out the next video where we draw a three-dimensional treehouse. Um, but first, let me just show you how I'm going to draw mine, and yours doesn't have to look just like mine. Obviously, I want you to use your creative problem solving and draw your own treehouse design. So I'm gonna start. It's important to start drawing the house and not the tree. Um, and I'll show you why when we get to that part. Um, but I'm gonna start out with just the roof. So I kind of have a triangle shape here. And then I'm going to use a rectangle here. And a lot of times I suggest not using a ruler. But if you really want to use a straight edge, a ruler or any other kind of thing like that can help you draw straight lines, for this project you can. I'm not going to do it. And let's see, let's put a window up here. And use a rectangle here, circle there, and another one there. So I've got some triangle type shapes, rectangle, and let's see what else we can do. I'm going to add some rectangles here, a lot smaller, and then a triangle. It's like my little stovepipe chimney coming out of the roof. And let's see. I'm going to make a porch. So I'm going to use a long, skinny rectangle here. And then another rectangle on top. I'm going to make a railing so that you don't fall out. Okay. So now we've got a lot of regular shapes. So those geometric basic shapes that we're used to drawing with. And now let's go ahead and get into something a little more organic. We're going to make the tree. And if you think about a tree, it goes from thick to thin, the trunk does. And then all the branches go from thick to thin. And I'm going to show you how to make this work. You can make the tree house like the tree go through the tree house, so that it's like kind of the tree passes through the middle, or you can make it kind of sitting on some of the branches. Either way is fine. I'm going to start down here with the tree nice and wide. And the most important part when you're drawing a tree, you don't want to just make it like look like it's made out of Legos or something with a bunch of straight rectangles. Instead, I'll show you my method for making a tree look a little more natural. What I like to do is I draw the two sides of my tree, and then I draw a letter V. See the letter V there? And then I draw the two sides of that. And then I'm going to put another V. And I'm going to make that one go through the middle of the house and out the roof. And this one's going to go on the outside of it. And I'll make another letter V. Another letter V. And then over here, we'll make that one split. Okay, now here's another important thing, is where this branch is overlapping the house, unless your tree is made out of glass, you should erase all that stuff in there. Okay. So now it looks like my tree house is really supported by the tree. And let's see, I'm going to start using at the kind of the end of these branches, I'm going to start putting some organic shapes for the leaves. I don't recommend trying to draw all the leaves individually. That can probably take you all week or longer. So I just kind of draw these big shapes, big bunches of leaves. All right, so I'm going to just stop the drawing process here, and you can kind of check out how I add ink to it and some texture. Yours can look however you want. So just those are some hints and tips. The drawing the tree can be really tricky. I have other videos on how to do that in more detail. But I really look forward to seeing what you do, and you can just check out how I finish this drawing up.